Hi everyone and welcome to Oldies but Goodies, the trial in autumn of Series 9 in Forza Horizon 5. This one is gonna be funny. It puts us in D class in the cars from 1970s. And I'm gonna be using the Lotus Elan Sprint right here. I used it before in the trial and I use it on Rivals quite a bit. This one is tuned by Fujiwara P1. And I generally expect this to be quite an easy trial, I think, because the AI is still driving stock. D-Class offers quite, a comfortable drive with a lot of time to correct any mistakes. So it should be nice. I just passed all my teammates and there's quite plenty of AIs ahead, but I guess they won't stay ahead for much longer. We'll see how it goes. Here on Plaza Circuit, I'm a little bit wide in the corners. I need to get used to this car and tune. It's been a long while since I've driven it before, and despite being a low power D-Class, it's a proper rear wheel drive, so you need to make sure you exercise some throttle control. Don't smash your gas out of the corners because otherwise you'll spin. Let your car pick up the grip and then floor it. But it's a nice little, very light, very nice handling car with enough speed and power to pass, well, anything the AI can bring on the table. So we should be nice. See, up in the third right here on the back of the second, and we're gonna be chasing the first. It seems to be taking quite a while for my teammates to catch up, so what's wrong with that? So far AI is still winning. We're gonna fix that right now, but the score is still not what it should be, so we're gonna try to slow AI down. Well, not this way, so I slowed too much on the straight and let AI pass, but again we can easily pass them back. Now a little problem I guess with the car being so small and nimble and speeds being so low is that it's actually hard to block the way for AI. There's so many places they can overtake, but we're gonna keep slowing down on the straights, letting them pass every now and then pushing them out in the corners like this. Well, you can see our teammate has started moving up the ladder, and there's another one, so the strategy seems to work, and now the scoring is already in our favor. One of our teammates briefly got up to the second but fell into the third. Let's just help them a little bit more. Yeah, they're now second, so that's good. Now we can let go of slowing down and get back to actual racing. And don't be confused by the lower speeds of D-Class. It's still proper racing. You still need to follow the proper racing line, and battling with other cars is as intense as in higher classes because everybody's pretty much in the same boat. Well, except for the fact that we can run good tunes and builds while AI is actually restricted to stock cars. I've not heard still from any media or developers streams whether this restriction to stock for trials gonna last. Is this intentional or a leftover bug? I still don't know, but for now it doesn't really matter. We seem to be much faster than the rest of the pack, our teammates including, so maybe my assumption that this trial is super easy is a little bit preliminary, because I don't know, maybe I should have let our guys to catch up naturally to AIs, but I didn't want to take chances about it, if I can slow AI down, why not do it? Why not help the team? And you can see that the gaps there on the minimap are quite large, so Yeah, maybe it's a little bit harder than I thought. Thinking of it, I guess, because so few people actually drive in D-Class, nobody, or majority, would probably not have anything built and tuned for it, and also your popular tuners who, you know, supply some sort of variable quality tunes to majority of the population and get their thousands of downloads, they probably don't pay attention to D-Class either. But it's also quite a bit harder to build a tune that works in D-Class, because pretty much anything like better tires throws you out of the D-Class restrictions. So you need to be really careful with the parts you install, and then work within limitations of what you can configure for the tune. But this tune works really well. It's actually definitely better than the one I had before, so I might take these slotters back on Rivals track to see if I can perform better than my usual favorites. And yeah, for D-Class Rivals, my usual favorites are Hondas. There's two Civics, 84, and I forgot which one else. No, those are in B class. Anyways, I got confused with my own preferences, which kind of happens every now and then. Nonetheless, we've won the first race, so the goal here is to make sure this trial is 2 races trial and doesn't go into 3 races, because in D class that takes some time. So let's go for the second race. The second race takes us to Lookout Circuit, and where am I starting? Am I starting last? Yeah, I'm starting last. Well, that is suboptimal. Probably the biggest problem with D-Class is the time to recover from significant error. So, like if you smash a wall full speed, the time it takes for you to accelerate back to your cruising speed is actually enormous. I mean, the stats are not very representative here. Like for this Elan, the tune stats say it makes it from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 20 odd seconds, which is nonsense. It doesn't take that long. I don't know what's wrong with AI that it thinks that's how long it takes, but it's still a considerable time. So if you make huge mistakes, you can end up being really far behind and not being able to recover. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Look at my speed. It fell from what, 140 kilometers per hour to like 60, and look at the gap to AI immediately. I was right behind, but I'm not even sure whether it was my mistake or my teammates, but we collided in the corner, which sent me in completely wrong direction, and instead of making a nice wonderful bend around the corner, I smashed full speed into the wall without a chance to actually brake or slow down and correct my trajectory. And yeah, that might be it. I'm reasonably close to AIs, but look, the distance is actually close but not close enough. See, another problem is you remember the algorithm for AIs actually measures your performance and then adjusts the performance of the AI depending on how you do. So if you don't take the lead, or don't at least challenge the lead early enough, you may end up in the situation where you can't really keep up with AI, and it might be just what's happening. I'm not driving ideally either on this section. I hate it. I always mess it up. But I only have 1 lap. That's what, probably 5 seconds between us, if not more. Yeah, it may be that I am not winning this race, but it almost doesn't matter, because the Team Humans performs really well. This time You see, the whole pack is together. We have split the 6 AIs, 2 in front but 4 completely behind with 0 points each, which gives us sufficient points to still win the race despite not having anyone above 3rd place. So if our team remains as is, we'll be good. Yeah, I would probably need another lap to catch up with AI, but I don't have it. We are on the final stages of lap 3 of this race, so I'm gonna have to settle for 3rd place. One of ours fell a little bit back. I hope he doesn't fall much further, but we still have a buffer to win. Yes. Okay, that's the end of the race 2, and therefore the end of the trial. So if there is an advice I can give, yeah, use the tune and the car I recommend. It seems to work and give you the pace, or at the very least come prepared. Don't come in a stock car like quite a few people do. You will put yourself in disadvantage, while a tuned car gives you significant advantage over AI. And as always, if you need real help to complete the trial, message me on Xbox. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.